Blessings and peace to you. This is SB Favor Thinking Podcast, and my name is SB Favor. How are you doing today? It is Friday, y'all. Yes, happy Friday. It's June 7, 2024. Another wonderful day and another day to be thankful. And I am happy to be back because I have not done an episode for more than 3 weeks. I lost my voice, y'all. Yes, I lost my voice and I couldn't talk, and I had this terrible cold, and it was just really, really bad. You know, sometimes when you're traveling about and you're doing things, flying here and there, or whatever it is you're doing, sometimes you just unfortunately can get a cold or viral infection or whatever. But be safe, wash your hands, keep yourself safe. That's why I always remind you of these things, to just be safe. And of course, yes, I was doing my part to be safe, but unfortunately I got sick anyway. But I am better. Yes, I am better. My voice is clear, and I am just so thankful to be back to talk to y'all. So make sure you are out there focused and not on your phone being distracted. And as I said, make sure you say a prayer. It does not hurt to pray. Make sure you are keeping yourself safe and keeping your family members safe. So thank you for tuning in. And if you would like to give to the podcast, you can give at Cash App, $SB Favor, or you can give at Venmo at SB Favor. Once again, if you would like to give and support the podcast, you can give at Cash App, $SB Favor, or you can give at Venmo at SB Favor. Thank you for your support and your donations, and to all of you listeners that share the podcast, listen to the podcast, donate to the podcast, I just want to say thank you, and I love you so much. I'm giving you a big virtual hug. I appreciate you. Well, the topic of this episode is Thrive, Not Survive, 10 Self-Preservation Tips to keep yourself moving and keep yourself focused and keep yourself well. Yes, I decided to talk about this today because of what I experienced over the last few weeks. I'm telling you, I'm the type of person, I take a lot of supplements, I exercise, I try to eat right, and so I don't get colds, I don't get sick, but for some reason I got a cold, and I'm just thankful to just be healed and be back, and I recovered really well, and all is good. And so I just hope that you do the same. Take care of yourself. Do what you have to do to just be well. Every single day we have an opportunity to do something different, new, and something better. And taking care of ourselves must be a priority. We must stay hydrated. We must eat food that will cater to being medicine to us and not something harmful to us. It is very important that we commit to being well. And the reason why I say commit to it is because many of us, we live to eat and not eat to live. We have to, yes, enjoy food, enjoy what we enjoy when it comes to living our best life, but we have to commit to what keeps us well. Because if we commit to what keeps us well, then we can be well for others. So the topic of this episode is Thrive, Not Survive, and I'm going to give out 10 self-preservation tips to simply help you to be well. This is just a reminder, and like I said, I decided to talk about this because of what I experienced during the time I wasn't feeling well. I couldn't speak, and I was just tired. I did not have COVID. I tested negative, but I was just so tired. And then, of course, I wanted to just be as normal as possible. I wanted to stay motivated, of course, but it was tough because I was just tired and I couldn't talk. I couldn't talk. And I tried. And of course, I still kept my lessons. I am a English teacher, and I kept my lessons, and I went forward to continue to do what I do, and I did it as best I could. And I'm just thankful for the determination that God gave me through the process, because when you're not feeling good, most of us, all we want to do is just sleep. And I'm just thankful. I know somebody out there might be saying, well, cold is not that serious, and then it's not all that. Well, guess what? When you're not feeling well and you have a temperature and you're fatigued, and if you're one of those people and you're very active and you live a very productive life, when you're not feeling well, it's a total difference. So, no matter what you're going through, it might not be a cold, it could be something else. In the process of recovering, you still have to stay motivated. You still have to make this your thought life. You still have to think well. Yes, because when you're not feeling well, pitiful thoughts try to come. Discouraging thoughts try to come. And why am I saying that? Because when I was experiencing what I was experiencing, I had all these thoughts coming to me, and I said, oh no, I have to stay encouraged. I have to stay focused, because I have to get through this, and I got to fight back. So I was taking all kind of vitamin C and all kinds of supplements and food and ginger and all kinds of stuff to just feel better. And it took more than a week, but eventually my body took care of itself and I started to feel better. But this information I'm going to give out to you today is just a reminder, and it's just encouragement so that you can continue to commit to being well according to what you eat, being well according to what you think, and just being well in your life by the choices that you make. Number one, I want to say to you, listen to your body. If you feel like you need rest, or if you feel like you need to slow down, slow down. It's important to recognize if you are physically fatigued or mentally fatigued. You have to listen to your body. Your body can tell you if you need to relax. Your body can tell you if you need a vacation, or your body can tell you if you need to manage stress. Honestly, for me, I just think it was just a combination of a lot of things. Me becoming ill. I think it was just me doing too much, and of course, like I said, I probably was exposed to some germs on the plane. I don't know, but we must listen to our body, and I listen to my body. I try to make sure that I get enough rest. I try to make sure that if I'm feeling like I shouldn't do too much, then I slow down. So we need to listen to our bodies. That's number one. Number two, we need to set boundaries, to explore the art of saying no when we have to say no to others. We have to protect our time and our energy from people that could possibly drain us. Yes. We have to protect our time and our energy from people that could possibly drain us. Why? Because, come on, let's keep it real. We know, family members and friends, we have some that will consume our time unnecessarily. And we all have, unfortunately, people in our life that could just drain us. So we have to protect our space. So we have to set boundaries. Set the boundaries to choose what's well. Set the boundaries to take care of yourself, to be well. That's the point of it all. Number three, fuel your body. Yes, fuel your body and commit to eating well. A lot of us, we don't have a good relationship with food, and we all need to have a better relationship with food. Yes, I tell myself this all the time. I have to have a better relationship with food, because when you have a good relationship with food, then you choose those things that are beneficial to you. Now, I'm not saying you can't enjoy what you like. All of us like certain foods. All of us like certain types of food. And there's nothing wrong with enjoying what you love to eat. But we have to have a certain type of relationship with the things we like to eat so that it won't be a disadvantage. We want it to be an advantage, not a disadvantage. Okay? So make sure you fuel your body by eating what is beneficial to you. Because when you eat what is beneficial to you, it will help you to have a better physical performance and mental performance throughout your day. When I say physical performance, I'm talking about being sharp mentally, being able to have energy. Your mental performance, being able to be attentive and focused. You don't want to have a foggy mind. So when you fuel your body with the foods that give you the right energy, you know you will feel good because you have made the right choice according to what you eat. And as I stated earlier, we also have to stay hydrated. We have to stay hydrated for the simple purpose of having what we need in our bodies for more fuel. We all know this. I don't have to say it like we are little kids, but yes, we have to stay hydrated and we have to fuel our bodies. Yes. Number 4, we have to master our stress response. Yes, and how can we master our stress response? We have to meditate, we have to relax more, and we have to prioritize what is important and what's not important. Some things that we think about too much are not important. When you focus on what you have to do today and prioritize what is important today, whatever is due next week or tomorrow, respond to it then. But don't try to put too much on your plate to respond to everything, because we have to master our stress response. Some things don't even deserve our attention. And the reason why I say that is because some things come just to take up your time. And as I stated earlier, it comes to drain you. So you don't want to respond to something unnecessarily with anxiety and with the wrong response. Some things, yes, deserve our urgent attention, yes. And when we have to take care of something that's urgent, we have to hit it and quit it and move on. Anything that we can't control, it's best to pray about it and take a nap. Pray about it and move on to the next thing. Because if you can't control the thing that is happening with your ability, if you can't control it, if it's outside of your control, then what's the purpose of focusing on it? Sure, you can make plans, and you can try to sort it out and work it out, but why should you focus on it if you can't fix it immediately? So master your stress responses by prioritizing what is important. Master your stress responses by making sure you are not overthinking what the solution should be, because relaxation and meditation is very helpful to manage stress. Meditation is a beautiful thing, because in the moment, even if it's just 5 minutes or 10 minutes, if you have 5-10 minutes throughout your day and you just sit for a moment quiet and meditate, it just helps you to relax more. So meditation is very, very helpful. That's something that I use a lot. So master your stress responses, prioritize what's important, and just manage what you can manage without overthinking. Okay, the next one is number 5. Prioritize sleep. Prioritize sleep. Why? Because the body needs to rest. The body needs to rest, and the body also needs time for recovery, physical recovery and mental recovery. We do a lot. School, work, families, everybody's doing something. We all have many responsibilities. And you need a moment to recover from the day. And if you're not getting enough sleep, that would be another reason why you are not mastering your stress responses. Because sleep is an aid for the body to recover. It's also an aid for healing. So it is important to prioritize sleep. It's important to prioritize a time to rest so that you can recover mentally and physically. Mentally from the day, from work and all the cares you have. Physically from just moving about all day long. Some of us have physical jobs and you have to recover from that. So it's important to prioritize sleep and know the importance of the physical and mental recovery you must have so that you can be well. Well, the next one is, the next one is move your body. Yes, physical health and mental health for clarity is a stress reliever. Yes, working out, going to the gym, physical exercise. It is a stress reliever. Why? Because when we work out, our body releases endorphins, and those endorphins, they're like little healing properties in our bodies. I call it properties. And it moves through your body, and it helps you to feel good. It helps you to relax. It helps you to be happy. Yes. So if you're not feeling good, or if you feel like you're in a so-called moody blue, work out. Because working out and exercising, moving your body has many benefits for your mental health, for clarity, and it is a stress reliever. So I don't care if you're just taking a walk, moving your body when it's time to move your body, when you get off work, exercising, going to the gym, getting up early to do some kind of physical exercise. Yes, it is a stress reliever. So it is important to understand the benefits of exercising, because some people see exercising as a burden, like, oh, I gotta go work out. But when you think about your exercise, when you complete an exercise, doesn't it feel good? Don't you get this good feeling of accomplishment? And don't you actually feel good about just exercising? I always do. I always feel really, really good. I feel more motivated when I exercise versus when I don't exercise. So move your body and make sure you understand the importance of your physical health and your mental health when it comes to exercising, because it is a stress reliever. Yeah. So don't forget that one. All right. And the next one is number 7. Develop a good support network. I don't care if it's just one person. I don't care if it's just one person, because many of us, some of us, we have circles of friends, and then some of us have little family groups and things like that, and then some of us don't. Well, even if it's just one person, develop a good support network, someone you can talk to about how you feel, or if you decide to get counseling, that's a good way to let things out too. But develop a good support network for the purpose of just being able to have emotional support. Yeah. Develop a good support network to have emotional support. And that can come from friends, family, and like I said, even if it's just one person, that's a good support network. So it's very important to have someone you can talk to, or have someone you just you can network with, or just, like I said, just talk to. Because all of us need someone to talk to, right? It's all about being well. This is what this entire episode is about, being well. And like I said earlier, I decided to talk about this because of what I went through. Being well is so important. Mind, soul, and spirit. Every single day, we have to choose to be well by what we think, by what we say, by what we eat, and everything we do in our life. We get to choose to be well. It's not some little fantasy thing. It is something we get to choose. Yes, we get to choose to be well. Even when things could be going wrong, or even when there's a physical problem you might be experiencing, you still can do well. You still can set yourself on a path to continue to eat well and be well by what you think, by how you sleep, and according to everything I mentioned. Yes, it is a choice to be well, because in the process of me recovering, I had to still think positive. I had to still encourage myself. I had to still pray as much as possible. Yes, so we get to choose to be well. Number 8, mind your surroundings. Explore situational awareness and strategies to maintain peace all around you. That's right. Mind your surroundings. You get to choose and maintain peace, again, by what you choose. When someone calls you and they have nothing good to say, you can choose to say, okay, the conversation must end, or you can choose to stay on the phone and let your energy be drained. Which one will you choose? So choose peace. In everything you do, choose peace. Okay. Mind your surroundings. The next one is detox. Detox. How do you detox? Detox from social media. Detox from everything that takes from you. Detox. It's a term called digital detox, but I'm just going to use the word detox. Detox from everything that takes from you. If you feel like something is not good in the moment, detox. If you feel like you just need to be quiet more, detox from talking. Yes, just detox. So when I say detox, I'm talking about getting rid of everything you don't need. Detox from negative thinking. Detox from vain conversations. Yes, detox. Yes, you can. You can do it. You can detox from anything you want to detox from. That's right. So, self-preservation is important. We all get to choose to be well. No matter what we're going through, no matter what we are experiencing, we get to choose to be well by the choices we make, by the things we think, and everything that I just mentioned. You can choose to think about those tips. You can choose to use those tips, and you also can choose to do something better and new. Yes, all of us can choose something better than what we chose yesterday. Self-preservation is a beautiful thing. It's not selfish to care for yourself. It's not selfish to do what is beneficial for you. Yes, We must care for others. We must show love. We must do all those things, not to be selfish, but if you are taking care of everyone else, how will you take care of yourself? So make sure you know the difference between self-preservation and selfishness. Set boundaries. Do all you know to do to care for yourself. And as I stated earlier, I am so happy to just be able to talk to you again. I am so happy to be back. I am so happy and so grateful, because as much as I love to inspire others and as much as I love to just have good conversations, I couldn't talk much at all. And it was, I must say, it was challenging, and I had to just simply encourage myself and get through it. Because like I said, I don't get sick. I don't get colds. I don't get all that nasty stuff. But I am human, and it happened. But how often does it happen? It doesn't happen a lot. It's been a long time since I've been in that type of condition. The last time I lost my voice and I had a cold like that, it was more than 12, 13 years ago. So that should tell you I don't get sick. But anyway, thank you for tuning in and listening to this episode. Make sure you share this podcast with others. I appreciate you, listeners. I am in the process of preparing new content for you, and I'm just looking forward to once again progressing with this goal for this podcast to do well. I thank you so much for your support, and as I stated, please share this podcast with others. Donate to the podcast. Send me some emails. Do whatever you think you should do to support it, because this is something positive and something good. So I thank you so much, listeners. And if you need to reach me, you can reach me at sbfavor@yahoo.com via email. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I'm out there. You can find me on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, Amazon Audible, Google SB Favor Thinking Podcast, or Google SB Favor, and you will find me somewhere. I'm all over. All right, iHeartRadio. And like I said, share this podcast with others. Make sure you join and subscribe to me wherever you listen to podcasts. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's very important, because I will be there doing different types of content. So subscribe to me, leave me some feedback, and share this podcast with others. And thank you so much again for tuning in. You have a good day.